guys, and welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm so sorry, there's like fuzzy things just flying around. It's like dust flying, and so I'm sorry if it flies in front of the camera. Anyway, I could see you guys really liked my video of the Big Lick one. It got like 44 views, which is like impressive for my channel. So thank you guys so much for watching it, because it is a very important topic that people should know about. But this video is going to be a hamster one, because we all love hamster videos and we all love hamsters. So this video is going to be some mistakes that hamster care owners make. First off, I want to give a disclaimer. If you have ever owned any of these, if you currently own any of them, I'm not shaming anybody, okay? People make mistakes. People try to take the easy way out. I actually have a few of these products that I used to have with Cheeky. I'm not shaming anyone, but if you do have these now after watching this video, I do recommend taking them out of your cage, or if you don't have them and you know somebody that does, let them know or watch this video. So, I don't want anybody to get their feelings hurt or feel like they're a terrible person for having any of these or having them right now. Everybody makes mistakes, and what counts is that you fix it. So, without further ado, let's get on to the video. So, a few of these I actually do have, and a few of them I don't. So, the ones that I don't, I will put up on the screen. So, the first one I'm going to kind of go into, I have some stuff right here. The first one I'm going to go into is hamster balls. Hamster balls are incredibly dangerous. I actually have one. See, you guys, it split up because he ran into something, and I tried to tape it back together, and I kept using it. I will never forgive myself for using any of these products, but as you can tell, he ran into something too hard, and it split right up the middle. So hamster balls are, first of all, very dangerous items because they come in many different colors. There's like purple, there's green, there's even ones that light up, and then there's the clear ones. Obviously, for not even doing research, I got the clear one, which was good, but not great. So first thing I want to show you guys is, as you can tell, there are breathing holes in this. And they are quite thick, which obviously is good so your hamster can breathe, but not good in case a hand or a fingernail gets trapped. Number one, they could roll over it, which could obviously really hurt. Or second, it could get just jammed in here the wrong way, and it could easily come off the whole fingernail, or it could actually break or sprain their hand. And obviously you don't want all that vet bills, or you just don't want your hamster getting hurt in general. So if you have a old hamster ball, I'm like trying not to touch this because this is so nasty. Obviously you could put in your dishwasher and you could clean it. You could take off the top of here, and you can actually put it in your cage to make a cool hideout. So if it's kind of sitting like this, your hamster could sleep in it. As long as it's not out on the floor being played with, then you can put it into good use instead of throwing it away. The only reason I don't have this in my cage is because I have so many other hideouts that it just can't fit in there. So Bear is getting a bigger cage, don't tell everyone. But maybe I'll put this in a different time, but don't just throw it away. It is a great reusable thing that you can use. But if you are currently using it right now, please do not keep using it, because it is very, very dangerous. And another thing is, stress overall is not good for a hamster, but stress in a clear tube or clear ball is just like really, really bad. So don't use hamster wheels. Oh my god. Don't use hamster balls. They're just not good. The next thing I'm going to go actually into is hamster wheels. Just rolled right off. We're going to put this on the floor. Okay, so I do have a spinner. I did not buy this, just putting this out here. I got a cage on, just like from somebody else, and they gave me a couple of products, and this came with it. I never used it and never went in his cage, but I still have it for videos like these that I want to kind of show you. So this is a silent spinner. As you can tell, it's more of a disc. It does not look like your regular hamster wheel. I have a lot of issues with these. Number one, you can probably see a bunch of those videos of the robo hamsters getting on the wheel, they going too fast, and they spin right off. Obviously, your hamster can get really, really, really hurt from that. And I'm not trying to be a Karen and be like, oh my god, I mean, it's not funny and it's not cute and you should not be doing it. You shouldn't be making those videos in like either way. And the next thing is, if your hamster runs on this for too long, as you can tell, it's not like a wheel that goes like this, it's a wheel that goes like this. So their back will start to curve, and the more they go on this wheel, the more that their backs will curve and stay like that. And your hamster will be basically walking like this, which is really painful and uncomfortable for a hamster. So for Syrian, stick to 11 to 12 inch wheels, and for Robos, I would say a bigger wheel is better, but a 12-inch wheel might be a little hard, so I would stick to 11. But bigger is better for hamster wheels as long as your hamster can push it. So for Dwarf, I would say 10 to 11 to 12. For Chinese, I would say 11 to 12. Syrian, 11 to 12. And for Robos, I would do 10, 11, or 12. A 10 wheel might be a little small because they go really fast. So I would say 11 to 12, and if they can push a 12 wheel, that is great. Don't get a 6-inch wheel. No 6-inch wheels. Everybody thinks that they will fit perfectly fine. Even Assyrian people have put them on, and it is not good because, again, oh my god, there's like dust flying around. Again, they will still bend their backs, except, this is weird, instead of bending it this way, they're gonna like arch it, which is awkward and painful both ways, and it's obviously very uncomfortable, so just don't do it. The next thing, this is my last product I actually have, and the other one I do not have, never bought it, never used it, but it is a common mistake. These corner sand baths, they are very small, especially for a Syrian. Shiki filled up the whole thing. He couldn't roll, he could barely dig, and also they're not very deep, so you can't fill up sand or substrate very high. This one, it's a little bit higher. You guys can tell, I don't know how I'm supposed to. In the front, it's a little bit higher up, but it's still not much, and they're really, really, really small. For a dwarf, I guess you could fit it in here, but it's not good. Like right now, I'm literally reusing a chocolate container that I completely cleaned out, and it's metal, and I took the top off, and it's big. What they really like to do is mark their territory, so they will go on the side of you or on the side of something and rub back and forth, and they can't do this in here. They can only do it really on the back, and it doesn't give them much of a big space. So these are number 1, too small. Number 2, they can't hold very much sand. Obviously, you don't want to drown your hamster in sand. I mean, that would be horrible. So you only need it, I don't know how much I don't measure my sand every time I put it in, but I make sure he has enough to actually be able to dig in, because that is a great way for them to file their nails. But this is just overall too small, too shallow, I already said not big enough, and they just they're just not good. So do not buy these. You can either reuse, I'm reusing a chocolate container. You could buy a good one. Night Angel ones have amazing ones. They are quite big, but they have amazing ones. And the last thing, hamster care owners make mistakes. This is a very big one. I've seen very many people do it, is they use chinchilla dust. Here is a picture of chinchilla dust. It is not a great, okay, let me rephrase that. It's not a good thing to use at all. It is way too powdery, and it will get stuck inside of their fur. It could get stuck in their eyes too. It could get stuck in between their little fingers. It's too powdery. It's only for chinchillas. That is why it's called chinchilla dust. That is why hamster sand is called hamster sand and not dust. Sand is good. Make sure it doesn't have any added calcium, but it is good. Dust is not good. So you have your dust, which is not good, and you have your sand, which is good. I use the Tiny Friends Farm sand. That is the best one, and it works for me. It's not too expensive, and you can find it on Amazon. So those are 4 kind of mistakes hamster owners make. And the last one I actually just thought of is a lot of people mix up wood bedding with other wood. So pine is not okay to use, okay? Pine and like applewood, you have to check applewood, but pine is not good, okay? I don't really recommend wood anyway because I don't think it would be very comfortable, but wood is not good shavings. I recommend paper-based, not scented. I feel like white is the easiest because you can kind of spot soiled areas. But it's totally up to you guys. The colored ones are perfectly fine. Just make sure it's not pine and it's not scented. So those are 5 common kind of facts that hamster owners do make. If you are using any of these or if you have any of them, please change it. And don't feel bad for doing any of this once if you have. The best thing to do is just fix it and don't beat yourself up with it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you made it to the end, you guys are really amazing. And if you did, leave a... Leave a smiley face in the comment. If you are writing a comment, leave it at the end, or just put a smiley face in the comment, and I know you have made it to this point. I love you guys so much, and thank you for watching.